I trapped 20 players in Victoria 3 to simulate one country. With corrupt elections, bribery, and betrayal, we will kill the Mexicans! Would America survive and prosper, or would our great country explode into a massive civil war? But first, have you ever wanted to lead a nation into battle? Because you can do all of that in Conflict of Nations, today's sponsor. Conflict of Nations is a free online PvP strategy game where you call the shots. Yes, free, which is the best price. Command a real country, compete against up to 128 players in epic real-time battles that span weeks, and build the ultimate military force with tanks, jets, and submarines. Whether you're forging alliances or declaring war, you choose your strategy to conquer the world. This game is as flexible as you are. Personalize your experience to focus on long-term strategy, pulse-pounding PvP, or non-stop real-time gameplay. Plus, you can join the battle from anywhere with cross-platform availability on both PC and mobile. And here's a war chest bonus just for you. Claim an exclusive gift of 13,000 gold and 1 month of premium membership, but act fast, as this offer is only valid for 30 days. So what are you waiting for? Click the link in the pinned comment or description, or use the QR code on screen to get playing. Let's join the army, boys! The premise was simple. Basically, 20 players would simulate America and its internal politics, which I mean, American elections are always interesting. Basically, with my high-tech method, every player was assigned as the governor of a random state, where they could build up the economy however they wanted. Now, don't worry about the poor guy who got Rhode Island, because every 2 years, players could run election campaigns to govern other states. But speaking of elections, you better believe every 4 years we had the famous American election. So yeah, the first thing we did was elect a president. Let's get a show of heads who is running for president, okay? To make things quick, let me break down the first election. Like a real timeline, there were 2 major parties running. Ollie and his vice president versus PD and his vice president. Now, even before the game began, either side had taken strong stances about slavery, which in 1836 was a huge issue. But then out of nowhere, this guy entered the elections. Let's get a show of heads who is running for president, okay? And to make matters crazier, he appointed me as his vice president. All of a sudden, things were getting crazy.
My vice president is gonna be Chummp.
While the other 2 parties were absolute opposites regarding slavery, the man Chummp was a moderate, letting the states decide their stance.
So, I believe that it should be up to the states to decide. Because these 2 parties, they want to fully eradicate slavery, or they want to put slavery in every state. So I think, as Chummp, we should leave it up to the states.
And so after the parties stated their positions, I opened the presidential vote to my stream. We will end the polls in...
That's not his real name. You're voting for a fraud.
I'm gonna make this country.
That's not his real name. He's a fraud.
We will end the votes at 100 votes, okay? Yeah, I'm missing the footage, but Trump won and I was somehow vice president. Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention, I had a surprise for everybody. We had a Mexico player, who in 1836 was pretty much as big and strong as America. But how would the president and all the governors react to this huge upset in the power of balance?
I'll rally them to war.
All hail Trump. And then the president called a Congress meeting to discuss something that would change everything. Please explain your bill. Propose your bill.
So, the Texan freedom fighters were fighting for their independence in the state of Texas, and the Mexicans brutally killed these American patriots. So I propose a bill in Congress to annex the Texan state off of Mexico and all states above Chihuahua.
You see, the CCC party, which I'm sure one of those C's stand for cartel, was working hand in hand with Mexico. If we didn't crush our southern neighbor now, there was no hope in beating the cartel in the next election. Alright, fellas.
Apart from, like, Pennsylvania, who's got 2.
Vote on whether we should go to war, Congress. This was it. This vote would change the course of America forever.
I have an idea to make it so that it is fully constitutional. Any state who does not wish to partake in this war does not have to commit troops.
Somehow, we had lost. Let me just say this. The cartel has their reaches far deep into our politics, okay? Mexico is supplying our people with drugs and killing them as we speak. We need to do something about this. we were doomed. Mexico would grow stronger, and then we could do nothing against the growing cartel in our country. But then, President Chumbama did something that would change everything.
Therefore, I am taking an executive order to mobilize.
Out of nowhere, the president issued an executive order stating America would invade Mexico. Immediately, Congress exploded.
He just started the play.
He doesn't need to.
started the war.
He went around it.
He doesn't need to, though. That's the thing. He doesn't need to.
Commander-in-Chief.
No, yes, he does. He needs the approval of Congress to declare war.
We're going to war, man. I might try to find a way to like create a bill that limits their power or something. I don't know. I need to try to find a way to salvage this, but I need to get allies because we are vastly outnumbered. We must stop the Supreme Court. Yes.
But
I would
Mr.
like to say
President,
to
it
everyone
wasn't get rid of the Spanish or a
that-
tyrant like the British.
I have a statement.
Liberty.
A statement for the Supreme Court.
Oh.
We, the justices, have determined that President Trumpbama is well within his rights as Commander-in-Chief to declare this war against Mexico. However, states that do not want to participate or mobilize in the war do not have to.
Okay. Thank you, Supreme Court.
Like I said, I had the correct interpretation of law the whole time. I told you guys, if you do not want to participate, you do not need to.
Is the governor the government is supposed to enforce the will of the people, and when the will of the people said we do not want war, the president did war anyway.
The president that's in his right, however. The Supreme Court
It's in
rules
his
it.
right.
The Supreme
But
Court
as
rules in it.
his
Okay,
right
he
is
is
to
acting unconstitutionally.
You have not considered the will of the Texans who have not been in our nation yet.
the will of the country
I
said we do
consider
not
the
want war.
I
The
consider
50,000
the
Texans or the millions of American people who do not want war.
I consider the Californians.
Man, gentlemen,
American lives matter, Mr. President.
gentlemen, if you are against this war, if once we take these states, I do not want to see you guys running for governorship in any of these newly acquired states. If that is, if
New
you are so
Jersey
against
and
this
North
war.
Dakota are against.
Secede from a union. Secede from a union.
No, fellas.
There will be no.
That is quite
secession from them.
unconstitutional.
Look at our market. This war is destroying our economy.
You
we have
do not-
shortages of everything.
I asked you to
Yeah,
be
the president-
patient. Be
Free
patient
resources.
with the president's will, okay? Be patient. Things will work out, okay? Proud Americans, don't go to schools. Go to the front line. We will mobilize to kill the Mexicans. Ooh, Mexico, the war is here, boys. The war is here. Chum is so underrated. Hey, thank you guys. I love Chum. Hey, give a war speech. I will, fellas. Men of America. Those of you who have bravely chosen to fight against the Mexican oppression. Today is the day we take back freedom. Today is the day we win back what has been taken away from us, from the Mexicans, and from the cartels plaguing our country. Today, we will liberate Texas. We will liberate the entirety of the West Coast. And for those of you who were so brave to fight in this war, you shall be bravely rewarded for your brave patriotism. All right, chat. This is Congress right now. Okay, so we have 17 seats in Congress. Because the Supreme Court, obviously, the Supreme Court justices can't vote. I might have to switch sides, to be honest. Sir, send your navy out now, sir. Send your navy out.
I'm coming.
Send your navy out. You're getting naval invaded. Oh my gosh.
I thought you brokered a peace deal.
I did, but apparently he didn't accept.
I need to speak to the state.
None of the states here have any troops ready to defend the president. I'm here, though! Chum is here! Yes, baby! Wait, who's this? North Carolina's here! Let's go! The North Carolina troops are brave patriots. Let me go award him with a medal here. Wait, who's North Carolina? Yeah,
Can we propose a bill to have a freaking navy, dude? Like,
We do have a navy. Virginia,
that's-
Virginia has a navy.
Yeah, that's the.
we don't have a very good
that's,
one.
that's the
apparently.
Secretary of Defense.
It's gone.
The Secretary
Virginia's
of-
navy is gone.
Well, who's the Secretary of Defense? Did he appoint one yet?
Ohio.
Ohio?
Yeah.
Ohio, okay. President, we are proposing a bill that since Louisiana is occupied, I proposed a bill that in case of another war, the United States, all of the states should be united and fight as a joint power instead of being volunteer forces like this again. Because this was a disgrace. This was a travesty to the American people. And so I'm proposing that bill, and they will vote on that bill as a yes if we concede to them that in order to declare wars, it must pass Congress too. Fellas.
Were the concession amendments made?
Yep, they were. So now, in order to declare war, the Congress must have a majority in war. But now, because of this bill, again, you guys must, in any case of any sort of war, everybody must be united.
I would like one member of each party to put forward their name for governorship, and there will be an election.
Of New York.
The governor
Or
of
which
Maine
one?
would like to put their name forward.
Governorship of what?
Or
Well,
New
also-
York.
Of New York.
West Virginia.
Write down, since we're doing this anyways, do for states of Texas and Cali as well. So what's happening is we're about to open up governorships for these countries, and how this works is these people will do elections, right? They will run an election campaign, blah blah blah, like, hey, I should be the governor of Texas because blah 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 blah, and then you guys in chat, you guys will vote on who gets which state, basically.
We literally have the football war going on right now between El Salvador and Honduras.
Football
Oh my God.
war. Ah!
The literal, we have the football war going on.
Yay! Wait!
Excellent job.
We won the war! We won the
Decision is
war!
complete.
Victory day.
We won the war!
thank you.
Well, I
One
just-
4,000
well, I
debt?
didn't
Nice.
say you guys did an
Yeah.
excellent job.
Alright,
Thank you.
All of us technically did
I'm
an
just starting to
excellent job.
steep
Yeah.
into
However,
debt.
that was
so-
a complete disgrace. We lost so many more people than the Mexicans
Yeah,
when
that
it should
was
be
a
the other way
disgrace.
around.
Yeah, that was a
We are
disgrace.
America. We should have way lower casualties than the Mexicans.
I agree.
We haven't
Yeah,
invented
we-
AC-130s yet.
More
I agree.
casualties than them by a
No,
good
I
amount.
agree. I agree. And now that we are passing this bill, since we did pass this bill, now it's a majority vote.
Sorry for pulling you
Oh,
out.
hey.
I just need to let you know that we have a stream sniper in the game.
Oh, do we?
He's going around as different nations, basically supporting independence,
Oh,
which means it's raising the autonomy. Yeah, it's raising the autonomy of everyone, and I think they're trying to like break the game.
Oh.
So I just wanted to let you know.
Okay, oh, what the? Thanks so much. Okay, boys. So for California, we have Furia, Massachusetts, Missouri, and AIDS. Okay. Yeah, me too. Oh, one more vote to go. It might be a tie. Oh, AIDS won! Wait.
He stole it at the end.
Wait.
That's
Got it.
crazy.
No way,
We-
dude. How is that possible?
America.
Who's going for Texas?
Mr. Waffle and Sophie.
25 votes, but it's Sophie is now halfway there. It's really
Come on, Mr.
close.
Waffle.
How strong is
Come
the
on,
CCC
Mr. Waffle.
campaign?
It's very
Come on.
close.
Is it? Mr. Waffle wins.
Mr. Waffle won, boys.
Yes.
Mr. Waffle wins. All right.
Yes, Mr. Waffle. Come on.
Waffle wins.
All right.
Good fluff, buddy.
All right, Waffle.
The
man.
lobbying worked. Lobbying worked.
Lobbying.
So-
Hello everyone in the United States. So I have heard rumors
His voice.
Of... Oh, pardon me.
Bro, what the heck? This is our president, boys! Yay!
I've heard
That's more accurate.
I've heard rumors that a certain man in Arkansas would like to
There's no
I'm
one
sorry,
playing in
The
Arkansas.
Pepsi
No
Max.
one's playing
it just-
Arkansas.
No
No
one
one's
played
playing in
Arkansas?
Arkansas.
Oh, damn. Well, the AI was doing it. Never mind.
Why did you tell me this?
I
Oh
thought
my
I
God.
know
my
someone in
God!
Arkansas!
It was earlier.
Well,
They
Playing
swapped,
Arkansas,
I think.
but no one.
Never
for the
mind,
reason playing
it's a
Arkansas,
rebel
no one
rep.
in Arkansas.
Never
I think they
mind.
swapped.
Sir, anyways, I believe we should try to pass a bill where we possibly lengthen presidential terms, or
we can help them build. Oh my God, Georgia is demanding independence.
what? Really?
We must speak with the states.
Wait, yes, let's go talk to the states. Wait.
We will have to postpone the election.
Who is
Self population.
And Canada! We're at war with Canada!
My GDP dropped by 400,000.
Oh my God, mine raised by 400,000. We're so back. Number 3 GDP per capita in the world. Let's go. Never mind, the war's a good thing. Yeah.
Bro,
What the
What
Yes,
was
look at my
that?
GDP. It's a straight line up. Straight line up. Oh my God.
Holy crap! He's rich!
Hold on. If we're
Reduce volume on every.
we're having elections, we need order.
Yeah.
We are submitting me, Sophie, as candidacy for the new presidency. We promise to increase the standard of living across the union with cheaper consumer goods in every single state, alongside the commitment to paying off all the war debts from Mexico, from the Mexican Cession War, and now the Civil War.
May the CCC please submit their campaign.
Fucking go, man. We're rich.
Of course, there's mistakes in the past. We all make mistakes. That was a big mistake. But we can move past them. The CCC has one clear goal. The right for freedom in this country. For too long, the people have been oppressed by a tyrannical president that goes by Chummp and his annoying fuck-ass voice.
Oh my god.
The CCC pledges to support all states to choose their own right, the right to freedom.
Let's hear Trump first, and then I'll make my decision.
You know a candidate is faltering when he needs to make personal attacks. His whole campaign relies on the state's right to slavery. And as I have said, every state has a right to decide their own laws.
All right. I will choose to run on my own campaign, boys. I will be the president. I'm creating a new Chummp party. The Chummp political party. My vice president. My vice president. Huh? What? I choose you, Ollie.
Yes.
I choose Ollie. The reason being is because none of you guys have said anything about the true traitor, which is Canada, who has supported the rebels in this entire secession. We will take back Canada and make that the 51st state. Here we go, the poll is coming out. Boom, poll is out, boys.
Chummp.
Sophie will
Come on, boys! Oh, yeah!
I'm just saying.
He's on the Supreme Court.
Yeah, Sophie can't run for president.
Stop the election! Stop the election!
Like I said,
They want
stop
to
the
stop
count.
the race, meaning that
All
Trump
right.
wins the election. What the hell?
Chummp won! 'Cause Sophie is on the
Trump is president of the United States.
Chummp is president!
Let's go.
Yeah!
We would have to.
I have your permission to switch to my old nation. This place is dog shit. 81% of the population is slaves.
Wait,
Where?
California.
95% are peasants.
Yeah.
And what is this? 96% of them are slaves.
Wait, what?
Wait, really?
How do you see that?
Yeah.
They work in subsistence buildings. That's where the slaves work.
Oh, no, that's
Why
not.
do you have so much
Oh,
rich
okay.
people?
Oh my god.
You switch, please.
Are you serious?
Before we hand over the keys of power, there is currently a Supreme Court case going on the invalidation of
AIDS, you're on the Supreme
What?
Court, bro. Come to DC.
What? Wait, what's happening?
I'm invalidating the results of this election on the grounds that a treacherous candidate has ran for election.
How?
Let me explain.
It's not illegal for prisoners or for criminals to run for president. It's not illegal.
It is not about being a criminal.
Then how is that unconstitutional?
Because, one, you were in an administration that was fighting the Southern secessionist states, and I believe that you have switched parties because you were sympathetic.
No,
to
I
those
created
secessionist
my
states.
own party.
Well, sir, the Supreme Court will talk on this.
Well, let me speak
This
with the
is up-
Supreme Court.
No,
You're not
well,
president anymore.
You need to let them have their discretion in
Well,
those
yes, of course, but I could still
Then,
present.
if they need the discretion, you stay here. Traitor.
I will stay here.
You're the traitor.
I am not the traitor, sir.
Fellas,
How's it go? Yeah, speaking of guys.
we should have a hearing about.
So
who is it that supports this invalidation?
Supreme Court, I humbly ask you that you just hear out my argument, okay?
We have already settled. Yeah.
There's no need. Trump is out of line, and the election will continue as is.
Thank you, Supreme Court. Thank you so
Coronation.
much for upholding. We are now the president of the U.S.
Let's go!
Let's go! All right, man. Now we have a war to win. Okay, boys.
The Indiana monarchy.
So what? We're doing
No.
this thing.
Kenya.
Wait. What the fuck is happening? I don't know.
Well, okay.
Can we execute this guy?
All right, listen. Who is my? I'm gonna nominate for Secretary of Commerce. Okay. Who does anybody want to plead their case to get that position first? I actually will give it to Strats
Yes.
actually, because I know.
New York Stock Exchange.
Yeah, Strats. I will give it to you
Alright, wait.
because you are a good governor. I know you are.
I think
Alright.
it's time to pass that bill.
Yes. The extension bill. Is that what you're talking about?
The one that basically gives you absolute power.
Ooh. Well, okay. Before we do that.
I sent you a link to it in your DM.
Oh, that one.
That one.
That one. Okay, chat. So Ollie has been drafting up some crazy stuff. Okay, and wait, oop, it's gone. Ollie, would you mind explaining this a little bit to chat here?
So essentially, it allows the president at any time to declare a period of national emergency. During this period, which is either 90 days but can be extended at any time, the president can bypass Congress and the Supreme Court and can make any federal law or regulation they seem fit. Some of my fellow CCC members might know this one. Okay. Now, do you want me to read it out, or do you want to read it?
You can read it, Vice President.
You read it.
Okay, I will read it word for word, so I don't get any of it wrong. All right?
Before you read this out, I would like to say that I was correct in asserting that they were trying to expand the federal government.
Okay. National Stability and Emergency Readiness Act.
Before you present this to Congress, I would like to ask the Supreme Court to rule whether this act is constitutional or not,
Well,
because it infringes on basically, the Constitution ensures that the government, like the executive, cannot act upon the affairs of state for executive actions.
No, I think it's fine. I think it's cool.
You're not the only member of the fucking Supreme Court.
Do you think
This
so,
is
Sophie?
sending America down an authoritarian path.
Exactly.
I
This is
agree.
just this is for state of emergencies like
Yeah,
the
see,
Civil
me and
War.
Sophie
Proposed
agree.
an
So,
amendment.
yeah, it's just a fine. We
Yeah.
said it.
Just look at the
So-
Civil
that's
War,
majority,
boys.
then.
The Civil
That's
War
majority.
has destroyed
And
the
we
country.
did not
It passed the Supreme
this act
Court. Now we will see if it passes Congress.
Please make sure this anti-democratic bill does not make it through.
Let me just say, without quick action, we would have absolutely died. Okay, we would have absolutely died.
Yeah, we did quick action without this bill.
Yeah, the
No.
quick action through your vice president at the time, which was Chummp.
Which you didn't need the bill for. This is a needless bill that needlessly
streamlines the decision making.
Streamline the process.
Instead of it taking a month, this will mean a
When
year.
I hear streamlines the decision
Did you see?
making,
No,
I
did you
hear
see? Did you see
streamline
how long it took for us to?
after
We got
authoritarian.
through the entire election cycle, and we were still arguing about all that stuff.
But what you want to do is stop the elections
No.
so you can deal with your emergency.
I'm thinking about maybe we'll have elections every 2 years, maybe. Who knows? But for right now, did you see when we had the Civil
you're
War?
just thinking.
This
when you're
really
just
is
thinking about
America. Everyone's just
constitutional
fucking
amendments?
filibustering the entire time.
when-
Can we vote on this?
Yeah, when we
What
had the
vote? We only
Civil
have
War.
12
Oh my
votes.
God.
There's more than that in Congress. Come on, vote.
Wait, is the filibuster in is there filibusters?
It really seems like it because he would keep on talking.
He wants
How
to
many
rip
people
the
in DC?
Constitution
Vote.
and redesign it in his image.
All right, vote. That's 12
7,
votes.
8.
12 votes right now.
New York just rescinded their yay.
Okay, that means
Okay.
it's an A, isn't it?
My Secretary
Yes,
of
that
Commerce.
is a nay victory.
Wait, New York, you're my Secretary of Commerce.
New York,
Yes,
you
I'm
cannot
here for the
support this.
economy. I'm independent. if you remember.
Wait, no, wait. He's not voting at all. New York isn't voting at all.
Yeah, I'm against.
Which
I'm not
means it's a
voting.
draw. It's a draw.
No, it means it's a nay.
No, this means it's a
It means
nay
it's a
because
draw.
Pennsylvania has 2 seats.
He's abstaining. Yeah,
Wait.
he's abstaining.
Yeah, so does Ohio. Ohio has 2 seats.
Wait.
This is true.
Alright, guys, I'm back
I would
in.
like to go ahead-
Anti-democratic bill.
This
We
never
have not
happened.
needed this. We didn't need this to deal with Mexico. We didn't need this to deal with the Civil War.
All right,
and yet
fellas.
here you are trying to enact it for vague emergencies in the future.
Ollie?
Okay, so now
Oh.
that you have this power,
Yes, sir.
you can bypass Congress in a state of emergency, which means
Yes,
that
yes.
during the state of emergency, you can appoint, or should I say, replace members of the Supreme Court. They are the only people that can oppose you during the state of emergency.
Very true. Very true.
So therefore, I suggest you appoint 2 members of the CCC onto the Supreme Court.
Okay.
Since close is already on.
Well, what is up with the?
But we would have to declare emergency first.
Yes. Don't worry, I won't do it yet because tensions are kind of high right now. Okay, let's let it boil over first. All right, let's
Since
run,
it is 1941,
yep,
it is election period.
Election period
Oh
for
my
New York.
God.
New York, boys. Who's
Okay,
running
can
for
I make my
Michigan?
election? May I make my election speech?
Yes.
And attending my candidacy for Pennsylvania.
My fellow Americans, I'm Trump Bama, and I come from Florida with an important message. And we need to build all the hotels and casinos and make New York great again.
I'm Trump Bama, and I support this message.
Well, okay, we're talking about New York right now, boys. We're talking about New York. Strats.
So, as I promised back then when I got elected to establish trade routes, I did. I want to point out New Yorkian GDP has grown by more than 500,000 since my presidency. Its population has grown, its standard of living, and its education.
Ooh, I
want to point that out.
That is really
What I'm gonna say is you may have established new trade routes, but there's not enough golf courses in America. There's too many Mexicans. We need to get them out, drain the swamp, and make New York great again.
Start the
poll.
Vote for Strats.
We want to bring prosperity to this nation.
One more vote! Come on! Oh, it's 50-50! One more person!
Save this great
One more person!
I will
Wait!
Oh, wow.
It's 50-50! It's still 50-50!
So I defended my tile. The tile is defended.
Well, yeah, it is. It is
getting kept.
The current one who's running, if it's a tie, he keeps the office.
Hello, Chum.
Yes, sir.
I have a proposal for you.
Yeah.
See, if you look at Oklahoma, left of Indiana territory.
Yep. Oh, where are they? They're gone. Oh.
Texas.
Texas.
Colonizing.
Oh yeah.
Since someone had a claim on Oklahoma, I am colonizing it. So I have a proposal. Once I fully colonize Oklahoma, I get the American land, American Oklahoma you own, and the Indiana territory, the American Oklahoma.
Oh, do I own that? Oh yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I'll accept. I accept, Waffle Man.
5 minutes later.
What you did was we didn't have a vote.
Well, what did I do?
You transferred Oklahoma to Texas.
All right, okay, listen. The reason why I did that because I couldn't colonize.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter why you did it. You needed to hold a vote for it.
There was no vote.
But
we didn't know what happened.
Out of something so little like that, I don't think we need Congress to get involved.
It is the transfer of land.
It's about the process.
All right. Well, the thing is, we're trying to colonize this land. What would you guys propose?
That doesn't matter.
You propose
we
to
to allow
this land
colonization.
Back? Do you think we
pass a bill to give him the land? Like you didn't do that.
I think it's fine. So there you go. You're welcome.
The other two Supreme Court members deemed it unconstitutional.
I think it's fine.
Yes, and if it's
We can rule on Canada
unconstitutional, I will
Just
return that land.
demand Texas and Oklahoma back then.
Yeah,
It's
I will
that
return
simple.
that
Demand
land.
Texas and Oklahoma.
That's what I'm saying. It's that simple.
Yes.
Just do it, Chum. Just do it.
Yes. Fellows, there's an emergency. Great Britain is attacking us from Montana. Okay, this is a huge state of emergency. I'm gonna add 2 more Supreme Court members to the Supreme Court. Okay, Supreme Court Justice.
What?
Now why are you able to do that? Why are you able to do that?
Because this is a state of emergency.
Where is that in the bill?
It's been declared.
State of emergency doesn't just let you
State of
have
emergency. Let's bring out the bill.
All right, let's read it.
Bring out the bill. Bring out the bill.
Let's bring out the bill.
Let's read it. Right, I will quote it. Let me find the point. Let me find the part. The president may suspend any federal law, regulation, or judicial order deemed an impediment to crisis resolution, and in the event of a state of emergency, all executive agencies shall report directly to the president, streamlined decision making.
All right,
you guys passed it. We voted on it.
The 2 Supreme Court justices I put on there are gonna be Mr. Waffleman and
Furia.
And Furia. Let's put Furia on there as well. Listen, I don't think we can hold. This war might be a long time. I'm gonna postpone elections indefinitely until we figure this out, okay?
No.
Impeachment.
Supreme Court. Can we get a resolution on that impeachment?
Supreme Court!
By the powers.
Supreme Court, is that can they impeach me?
No. Okay, that's 2. Where's the 3rd? No. Okay, there you go.
I did not.
And because it's an emergency, you have to now call me Emperor Chummp, okay? As the
Emperor Chummp, loyal Emperor.
Now there was more to this video. Like I got assassinated. I just have to push this video out. I'm running out of time, so maybe part 2. I don't know. Leave a like. Let me know. Again, boys, huge shout out to Conflict of Nations for sponsoring the video. Hop on right now for free on PC or mobile by using my links in the pinned comment or video description, and you'll get this amazing starter pack. But it's limited to 30 days, so act quick. Again, huge shout out to my Patreon members. You guys are the best. Now watch this video.